Hello, this is Manesh Patel from the EII Capital Group. Today we're going to be using Ichimoku analysis to cover the currency markets and go through some analysis of the currencies. We're specifically going to look at the US Euro USD and then probably USD Yen or another Yen pair to kind of gauge where the currency market's at. Again, before we begin the presentation, here's a disclaimer. This is for educational purpose only. Most of the charts basically are Thinkorswim or TradeStation. Okay, here are my contact details. You can go to eiicapital.com and you can basically see all the Ichimoku tools and resources that's available to you as a trader. Okay, now we're going to do a little something different today. Reason why is we've come out with the Ichimoku dashboard at eiicapital.com. A quick way to look at it is you want to sit there and find, we've got daily time frame 240 120, and we got that for majority of the currency pairs there. Okay, this is page 1 of 4. If you scroll through, you can see the other currency pairs there too. Okay, the key thing here is you want to kind of look to see where the trends are, and the way this this rating system works is basically anything. If you're looking for a bearish play, it's got to be -5 and below. So -5, -6, -7, and -8 are acceptable. If you're looking for bullish, you got to look for 5, 6, and 7. So positive above and equal to 5 for bullish, and bearish, it's got to be below -5 or equal to. Okay, and you want that in all the time frames. So if you look here, the Euro USD is trending, British Pound USD is trending too. Okay, well, you got a problem here. See, this is -1, so this is telling you 240 doesn't have a good rating at all. Remember, this has got to be -5 or below. USD CAD is trending. Okay, so we've Australian USD is not, because you got a -4 here. That's on the border, so you could kind of look for a 240 trade in there to go forward. If you look here, if you look at all the other currency pairs, you really don't have anything as strong as the Euro USD that has all the complete ratings. If you go across the board, there's conflicts in one of the three time frames. So if you look at the only trend trade that's really occurring right now is the Euro USD. So let's go look at the Euro USD, and let's start from the weekly time frame. If you look at the weekly time frame, you could see that basically Euro USD has drastically moved down. If you look at everything looks good. However, if you look, prices escape the Tinkinson right now. Remember, Tinkinson represents the short-term price movement, so you kind of want the Tinkinson to kind of follow price. That hasn't. And if you look here at this point right here, look what happened when Tinkinson didn't follow price. At one point, it became stubborn right here, and look what it did. It caused a major pullback. Okay, so you want to be very, very cautious what's going on now with the Euro USD and kind of see where it's at. If you go look at our blog, we've actually put out levels of the Euro USD. We're not going to go through and put them levels now, but you could actually go through, and let me just expand this and expand the weekly time frame, and you could zoom in and you could see that there are some levels. We got to that level already. There's another level right here at about 18.20.41. And then there's another level right here around 1692. The blog has all the different levels out there, so we're not going to put them up here. If you look at the daily time frame, this is looking very, very strong, bearish, and it looks very good right now. Tinkinson is following price on the bearish on the daily time frame, so that's good. Chicago's in open space, and it's got a lot of momentum still moving forward. Let's look at the 120 again. 120 also looks good. So you got all time frames conforming to exactly what's going on right now. One word of caution right here, if you look at the 120, price is down here and Tinkinson's there. Okay, so you may get a short-term pullback, probably about 100, maybe 200 pips. We don't know, but seems like there's a miniature pullback that may occur just to kind of equalize the price in Tinkinson here, and also in the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame showing that there's going to be some type of pullback at some point. We don't know where. So if you're in the Euro USD, keep your tight stop close, and make sure that you're not going to give back the profits back to the market. Okay. And let's see, that actually wasn't the 120-minute time frame. Sorry about that. Let's actually do the 1-minute time frame. That was daily. This is the 120-minute time frame. You could see the price is far away from here. However, if you notice, the Tenkan-sen is pointing down, so that's fine. You want this to equalize at some point, but you're looking at over 100 pip, close to 100 pip difference between price and the Tenkan-sen right now on a 120-minute time frame. So there's going to be some type of pullback. We don't know when. Just keep your stops very, very tight and make sure you don't get back profits. Let's look at the US yen real fast. This basically is just telling you it's flat right there. US yen is basically in the cloud, so basically this is consolidating. There's no movement there whatsoever. A lot of people are now starting to look at the euro yen and kind of see what's going on. If you look at the euro yen, this is dangerous play right now. If it does break this major support here, then this can go lower. But right now it's consolidating, and if you look, Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen seem like they're pointing up. So Tenkan-sen's pointing up, Kijun-sen's pointing down, so they will look like they want to come and meet. So that's kind of looks dangerous to sit there and play. Let's go look at the weekly. If you look at the weekly, price is far away from the Tenkan-sen. Tenkan-sen has kind of gone flat. So this may be a pullback, may start occurring on the euro yen too. We don't know. So just be very, very careful when it comes down to that. If you have any questions, please post them in the discussion forum. Again, my contact details are here. You can find all the Ichimoku resources here at eiicapital.com. Thank you.